Hi guys, how is it going? I hope you're doing really well. Today I am going to chat you through the makeup bag that I have been travelling with. I recently went on a short little holiday in Cornwall with my boyfriend and his family, and I think a lot of you might know the feeling of being the only person in the house who wears makeup and feeling kind of the pressure to get your makeup on quickly, or if you want to wear makeup, just feeling a little bit bad for taking that time to do your makeup in the morning. So I got my routine down, I did my makeup really speedily, and I had set products which I knew worked, I could throw on really fast and get out the door. Now this is for kind of British summertime weather, so this isn't like my hot holiday makeup. So while you guys are watching this video, I'm actually in Spain. So if you'd like to see a video of the makeup that I take to a hot climate, then make sure you let me know down below and I'll totally film that for you, because I'm planning on doing a little overlay of me applying these products as well. So it's a little tutorial and like putting all of these into action. So if you guys are interested in seeing my hot summer version of this and also everyday makeup routine for like holiday, then let me know. This intro has been so long. Here we go. So this makeup bag, this is from Tarte and I love it. I think there's a hair on it. There's two hairs on it. It's everything. Wow, I think this is so pretty. It's like a light blue, light yellow and gold, and it's just really light and summery, and it's quite small for me. Because I normally overpack, this is perfect for me because it gives me some, you know, boundaries. So let's start with the primers that I took with me. Now I took two primers with me because I didn't know what I was going to be doing on the day. Some days we were going to go for a walk, some days we were just going to be chilling out, and I wanted to make sure that my skin was ready for whatever conditions it was going to be put under. Am I going to be sweating? I don't know. I went prepared. The first product I took was my Smashbox Primer Water. This stuff is incredibly good. So I took this because I used this on days where I wasn't going to be doing anything crazy, not a lot of walking, I wouldn't be sweating, but I also use this every day to set my makeup. I also took my Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot. Now the reason for this is because some days we were going on long walks, or I'd be having to trek up this fucking hill. I'm quite a sweaty person, so I would apply this to my T-zone to make sure that it kind of keeps the oils under control. Now my issue with holiday is I often overpack foundations. I never know which foundations to take, so I take 4 different ones, but I was really strict with myself this time and I took one. It's the foundation I'm wearing right now, and it's my Bourjois Healthy Mix foundation, which I have rediscovered and re-fallen in love with. I think I've spoken about this for years on my channel. Like if you go right back to my first few videos, whoo, nearly dropped a palette. My oldest videos, you'll see that I talked about this foundation. This is a foundation. It lasts really well all day on my skin, and it doesn't look like too much for an everyday foundation. It's just light with a medium buildable coverage. Now I wanted my skin to look fresh and glowy because I was on holiday and I wanted to look happy and healthy, and I didn't want to look caked up in makeup. So for my concealer, I also went for a Bourjois product, and this is the Radiance Reveal Concealer, and this is basically empty. This is the shade 1 Ivory. It's super duper light. I'm wearing it under my eyes right now because I like to have a really bright highlighted under eye to make me look wide awake and look nice in holiday photos. This concealer is really lightweight and moisturizing. It's not the heaviest of coverages. Under my eyes I don't need a lot of coverage. I don't need a lot of coverage. I just need something to like brighten that mess up. Now the part of my routine that I always get a little bit concerned about is my eyebrows. I get scared that they're going to take too long, I get scared they're going to melt off, so I wanted something reliable. So I went in with my new favourite thing in the world, the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I'm in the shade Ash Brown, and this is so good. Really thin, really fine. The colour is a gorgeous ashy brown, as the title would suggest. But it's the perfect colour for me. It's not too warm because I can't stand it when my brows are like bright red compared to my hair. It lasted all day and it's really quick to apply. Now, as well as that product does last, I need to give it a little bit of extra help just in case, and also draw some individual kind of darker brow hairs at the front just to make my brows look a little bit more natural. Obviously I took my old favourite, this is Brun from MAC. It's just a dark brown eyeshadow. It's a nice cool tone. And the brush I use with this is the MAC 266 brush. So I always take this duo everywhere with me. Again, to help with that, oh my god, my nose is so itchy. Again, to help with that longevity issue, I use my old pal, my L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper in the shade Medium Dark. Oh, the sponge fell. I just brush this through my brows every day because you gotta set your brows in place. You don't wanna go through all that work for them to come off. Now, to set my under eye concealer, I took my Smashbox Halo Hydrating Perfecting Powder in the shade Fair Light. So it's a loose powder, and this is really, really yellow toned. This shade works better on me when I have a bit of a tan, because it's really brightening and highlighting. This powder basically sets your under eye, stops any creasing, but highlights and lifts the under eye area so much, and it doesn't look all like you've got wrinkles, it doesn't crease or anything like that. It's called a hydrating powder, so it looks light and it keeps your skin looking fresh while setting your makeup, and I love this. I just wish it wasn't so bulky. Like, I know that there's a lot of product in it and that's like a good thing, but it takes up most of the makeup bag. And the brush that I used to set under my eyes with is this Tarte brush, and it doesn't say what it is on it, it's just this massive brush, but it's perfect and really dense, so you just push the powder in. If I can find it, I will link it down below. And then to set the rest of my face, God, I used all Bourjois face products, I didn't realise. I used my Bourjois Healthy Balance powder. This is in the shade 55 Dark Beige. Really lightweight. It adds a little bit of coverage, but not a lot, and just warms up my complexion a bit because it's a shade darker than my skin tone, so it just kind of warms up the outer perimeter, if you know what I mean. Those three together work a charm. They look really beautiful together. And I apply that the Spectrum CO3 powder brush. Now, when it comes to like bronzers and stuff like that, I had to be strict with myself because there's not a lot of room in that makeup bag. So I just took my Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow palette. It has my bronzer and contour shade, and it also has my highlight. It's just easy, all in one, and doesn't take up loads of space. I was strict with myself and I only bought that highlighter and that bronzer, which I was pretty proud of. To apply those products, I used my NARS Eater brush to contour, and I used my Real Technique setting brush to highlight my cheekbones. I only took one blush with me, so I thought I would take something that I knew would go with every outfit, every makeup look, every lip colour. So I went with MAC's Warm Soul Mineralized Blush. Just a beautiful nude peach with a gold shimmer running through it. It's so natural, very easy to throw on, and doesn't look offensive in any way. And I applied that with this brush from NARS, and I can't remember what it's called. I'll leave it linked down below, but I love this brush. It's like my favourite brush ever. For eyes, I took nothing apart from a liquid eyeliner and a mascara. That is it. Even when we went out for dinner, I literally just put a bit of the highlighter over my lid, mascara, a flick, out. Like, I wanted to keep it super simple, so I used my L'Oreal Superliner Black Lacquer Waterproof, obviously in the shade black. This stuff is amazing. You can just do a super quick wing, but I only wore this I think once or twice. I didn't really reach for this because, again, it's time consuming, and when you're paranoid like me, you don't have time. But something that I didn't hold back on was my mascara. I took my favourite Lash Sensational. It's my favourite kind of drugstore mascara. I'm all out of my Upward Lash, so I'm using this one at the moment, and I love it. It's such a lovely mascara. It makes my lashes look really long, really thick, really separated. Tim complimented me on my eyelashes, which, like, what boy notices if your eyelashes look good? And then I took one lip liner. I took my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner because it's so wearable, and I just wore this all over my lips someday, and someday I wore it under lipstick, but I love this lip liner so much. It's nearly dead, it's so little. Also took my favourite lipstick at the moment, my Tarteist lip paint in the shade Namaste. I'm wearing it today. I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but it's amazing. Buy it. The final product I took is my Smashbox Be Legendary matte lipstick in the shade Safe Word. It's a beautiful matte deep nude, and it's so gorgeous. So this video is like many things. It's like a everyday makeup routine. It's like a quick running out the door makeup routine. It's a what's in my makeup travel makeup bag. As long as I have these staples in my bag, I will know that I can always do a makeup look, always look presentable, and you can always add to this if you need to. So I hope you guys found this video interesting. It was a little bit different, a bit of a different style, so I hope you found it helpful. I hope you have the best day, as I always do, and I'll catch you really soon. Bye.